Hey footy fans, round 23 got underway on Friday night. The Pies taking on the Lions at Marvel Stadium. The Pies losing 100 to 124. Nathan Murphy was out for most of this game, so wishing Nathan a speedy recovery. Look, the Pies had their chances, but their defence couldn't hold up. Having outs like Jordan to go, he's still without Dacos and no more, and obviously losing Murphy throughout this match. Look, it was crucial, but still in saying that, the Pies, they just don't seem to perform the best at Marvel Stadium, and the Lions picking up a nice win on the road. Devon Robinson losing his jersey in this game, and he was out there shirtless on the field. It was just one of those moments where you just need to sit back and laugh. And interestingly enough, on his socials, the following went through the roof for Devon Robinson. So maybe we'll see a few players do that throughout the next round of football. On Saturday, the Tigers beat the Roos 101 to 72. It was a good send-off for Richmond legends Trent Cotchin and Jack Riewoldt. They were cheered off at the end of the game. Both these players been through tough times and great times for this club. They've definitely formed a dynasty, and through that era when they won the 3 premierships within the 4 years. A few greats were there, clapping for them during the cheer-off, like Matthew Richardson, Basher Hawley and Shane Edwards and a few others. I thought that was a great moment, and a nice win for the Tigers, and taking nothing away from the Roos. It was a good effort throughout the game. The Suns took on the Blues, and the Suns losing 87 to 91. Now, the Blues kicked 6 goals in that second quarter. They were straight back into the contest, and for the Suns, you have to say in that first quarter, a great start, but the Blues definitely fought back well, and the Blues locking in their final. So those Blue Baggers, 9 in a row, their fans absolutely loving it. What a turnaround. Throughout this season, they're a bit inconsistent. They were poor at times and their fans weren't too happy, but now 9 in a row and finally playing finals football. Michael Voss and his team, a huge well done to them. The Giants absolutely smashed the Bombers 162 to 36. Jesse Hogan kicked 9 goals. The Giants in 8th spot currently. Essendon in 10th spot and have a bit of work to do to scrape through into the 8 and rely on a couple teams to slip up. The Saints beat the Cats 88 to 55. The Saints in 6th spot. The Cats miss out on the 8, so not good for the reigning premiers. I personally thought they'd win this game and they were a chance to make it to finals, but not to be. And the Saints crushed the reigning premiers' hearts and finals hopes. The Crows took on the Swans. Now, the Crows losing 73 to 74. And if you haven't seen this incident, well, it's been all over the socials, so catch up. The Crows should have won this game. Ben Keays, I thought he kicked a goal, and many did, and it was a goal. The umpire said it hit the post. No review was called. Now, the Crows miss out on finals due to that decision by the umpire. And if it was that close, which looking at the review, it wasn't, because there was a gap between the post and the ball, and it didn't even touch the padding. But the umpire, to have that, to just back himself and say, no, it hit the post, and say he witnessed that, I would have personally gone to a review, especially seeing as there was 60 seconds left in this game. And I know a few argued that the result should be overturned, but it's done now, it's in the history books. And my argument would be, because there was a minute left on the clock, I wouldn't overturn the result, because who knows, if Ben Keays did get that goal and the Crows are up by 5, the Swans could have gone down the other end in 60 seconds and kicked a goal. So you never know what could happen. If it was after the siren, I would say yes, the result should be overturned, but because there was time left on the clock, the result has to say, unfortunately. And to see the AFL again apologise, again say, yes, the umpire's made a mistake here. It has to be better. We had the Petrarca incident the other week. The umpire and the score review saying it was touched and insufficient evidence. Umpire's call. We had the Ben Keays moment, which is a crucial moment because it's cost a team a final spot now. And who's to say decisions like this, could cost teams a grand final position later on in the finals race, or even the premiership in a grand final. It has to be better, and the fact is, it's not, and it hasn't changed. So the AFL really need to change it for season 2024 as soon as possible. On Sunday, the Dogs took on the Eagles. The Dogs losing 85-92. The Eagles absolutely stunned the Dogs. Jamie Cripps kicked 5 goals, and that win by the Eagles, the Dogs fighting for 8th spot now, and the Saints have locked in their final spot, so well done to the Saints. The Demons beat the Hawks 87-60. The Demons in 4th spot. A nice win. Trent Rivers had 27 disposals. Great to see him around the football. Fremantle took on Port Adelaide at Optus Stadium. Freo losing 58-74. Big win for the Power on the road in 3rd spot at the moment, just behind the Lions, percentage-wise. Folks, well done to Damien Hardwick signing for the Gold Coast Suns as head coach. Really looking forward to that in the next few seasons. The teams that have missed out on finals, like the Cats, Tigers, the Crows, so unfortunate there. But what an effort by those teams, especially the Adelaide Crows. And another team in the Gold Coast Suns. They've showed a few nice signs throughout the season. As we head into Isaac's GMP of the round, and my goal of the round goes to Zach Butters from the Port Adelaide Football Club. Out of the stoppage, straight away, snap over his shoulder, eyes at the back of his head. Just a classy player. See ball, get ball, snap it, goal, straight through the middle sticks, and a great goal there by Zach Butters. And what a season he is having. Definitely will probably be in the top 5 for the Brownlow, that's for sure. My mark of the round goes to one of my Roo boys in Jack Zeeble. A nice hanger on Liam Baker. Just a great grab by Jack Zeeble. Literally, he went out on a high, that's for sure. The mark was great. To see him retire and what a career he's had. Unfortunately, Jack was caught up in an incident, after his celebrations with friends, family and teammates at a bar. So hopefully Jack Zeeble has a speedy recovery. Just not what you wanted to see the next morning after, he had a nice game against those Tigers. My player of the round goes to Tim Kelly from the West Coast Eagles. 32 disposals, 15 of those 32 were contested. He had 3 marks, 12 score involvements, 4 tackles, 5 goal assists. This season, there's been a lot of ranting and raving about the goal assists. So 5 goal assists for Tim Kelly, 8 clearances, 6 inside 50s, and 477 metres gained. Look, he was a crucial part in this West Coast team in this upset against the Doggies. So West Coast now second last on the ladder. My Roo boys, yes, probably going to get the wooden spoon, but we get pick 1 and potentially pick 2, which, we're stacking up, and I absolutely love to see it. Build that team, build that core, and hopefully in the next few years make a real push for the top 8. The West Coast Eagles, a nice win against those Doggies, and they've caused a lot of troubles for Luke Beveridge and his side as they fight for 8th spot. The Giants currently there. Essendon still a chance. Round 24 starts on Friday night when the Bombers take on the Pies. It's going to be a great game. The Bombers fighting for a final spot. The Pies fighting to stay on top. The Pies by 26 points for me, and hopefully they get a nice win. And unfortunately for the Bombers, that may mean that finals drought, well, it'll continue. Gotta love footy. Like that recap, and you want to see more of my content, remember to hit that thumbs up, like, comment, and hit that red button down there that says subscribe. Much appreciated. For more content, follow me on my Facebook page and also my Instagram page.